an application to economics. So we're going to look at supply and demand curves and talk about some areas between them that have interesting interpretations. So we have price as our y-axis, and the number of units produced or demanded is our x-axis. So we'll go P and X. So a demand curve typically slopes downwards. So you have whatever, something like this. So we'll just say demand equals D as a function of X. And then if you have a supply curve, it's going to slope upwards typically. Supply is equal to, we'll use capital S of X. Okay, so demand slopes down because for every, think of it this way, as the price goes up, as I go from, say, this price to this price, I'm going to have lower X values as I go up in price. This makes sense because, the higher the price, the fewer units are demanded. And then supply is the opposite. Supply is, manufacturers, what they're willing to produce. So price and the number of units produced actually, they go together. So the higher the price, the more units a producer is going to be willing to actually manufacture. Okay, so what are we going to do? We are going to try to erase these red dots without erasing the black line. Okay, here goes nothing. Let's try. Oh, look at that. Skills. Okay, back to supply and demand. So we're going to look at some areas between them. Okay, we have here oh, that's not good. We have their intersection point is called the equilibrium point. Okay, equilibrium, well, I'm not going to get into the economics too much, but if the price is away from this price level, okay, there's going to be strong market forces that pull it back to that point. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll draw a horizontal dotted line across from the equilibrium point. And then we have this area above the dotted line, which is called, we'll write it as C dot S for now. And below we'll write P dot S. Now, these words are consumers surplus and PS is producers. Surplus.